Is here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 6 of the 10-day Manifesting Your Abundance Challenge. Go ahead and check in. Let me know that y'all can hear me, see me okay. Make sure that audio and video is good. Somebody unmute, let me know that it's all right, that it's all good.
It's
All
all
is
good.
good.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good morning, everybody. I'm so excited about day 6. I already got your cards picked, so we can go right into it. Let me make sure the waiting room is open for everybody. Make sure you check in the comments, in the chat. Let us know where you're joining from, what city, what state, what country. If you out the country, let us know. The replay has been going so well on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube, make sure that you do. Um, I'm going to be dropping some more pre-recorded stuff after this challenge, and then going live a little bit more as we're building up the YouTube in order for that to be our home. Because I love being able to communicate with y'all in this way. Home as in one of the communities for platform purposes. Obviously we still have our private community and all the things. So good morning. Welcome to day 6. Get your gratitude locked and loaded. Already have it ready. I'm going to need to hear from 5 people that I haven't necessarily heard from in the last couple of days. So go ahead and get prepared for that. I got another throwback tee on. I am worthy just because, you know what I'm saying? I exist. This was one that came out in 2019 also. And let's get into your card pick. Then I'm going to go right into gratitude. For those of you guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about ritual and habit. The MASH Mindset Journal is very good for your manifestation, but even beyond that, just waking up in the morning, getting yourself set. At night, there's a session in here every day for night and every day for morning to make sure that you stay in your flow. And if you got both of these, the MASH cards and the journal, it's game over for you. You are locked and loaded. These are just tools that were created in order for us to hold our anchor, to keep our posture. And as I'm saying so, let me introduce myself to everyone who has never met me before. I am Precious Bivings, affectionately known as Coach P, and I'm the person that people call when they are ready to create delicious life experiences in their health, their wealth, and their relationships. I coach one-on-one through intuitive guidance. I also coach in group coaching, and we host retreats internationally and domestically. And let's get into it. I already picked your cards. First up is 35. Number 35 is being committed and consistent can be as easy as I allow. Number 35 is being committed and consistent can be as easy as I allow. So this card is really about you recognizing that perfection has no place in consistency. A lot of times we think we got to be perfect. We got to do it exactly how they said or how we saw it. And if we don't do it that way, then all is lost. And it's just not true. You get to be consistent because your consistency is really founded by your commitment to get back up every time you fall off. That's the definition for consistency that we like to hold. That every time I fall off, I get right back on. That level of consistency eliminates perfection and it allows for you not to judge yourself or quit altogether. Type in the comments if you've been there and you've quit because you felt like I didn't do it perfect, but man, I wish I would have kept going. This card is for you. This is the I'm willing to be committed no matter how many times I fall off. This card is for you. Card number 35. Up next is card number 59. This is for somebody. There is no better time than today. No time like the present. So if you've been procrastinating, you've been putting stuff off, you've been like, I don't know, we'll see, da 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 da. This card is for you. There is no time like the present. Right now, get it done today. Don't hold off. Don't wait. Today is your day. This week is your week. This month is your month. This is your lifetime. Make sure you make it happen. This card is for you. No procrastination. And when you do feel yourself procrastinating, know that it's not because you're lazy. Know that it's not because of any of those other negative reasons. Uh-oh, I just did something. Sorry, y'all. Know that it's not because of any of those negative reasons, but that it's because a part of it is fear. A part of it is you getting down to the bottom of what am I afraid of? Why am I not moving forward in this? What do I fear could happen? Right? Or what do I fear won't happen? Or what am I holding on to? Because a lot of times we're holding on to habit and behavior because it's comfortable and it's safe. And to go forward and leap, jump, walk, move forward causes us to be in a new territory, in a new segment, if you will. So that's card number 59. And then the last card up is one of my favorite. Y'all remember this card? Type in the comments if you remember this card. This is the yes, you do know card. This is the card that when you say, I don't know. And I'm like, yes, you do know. You don't get to say, I don't know, right? Yes, you do know. This card is a reminder that you are the expert when it comes to you, right? So if there's anything that needs to be known about you, you absolutely know because you are your own expert. And you get to show up in this space of honoring that I am my own expert. I know who I am. I know that I'm capable. I know that I'm ready. I know that I'm not next, that I'm now, right? This is a confirmation, but also a confidence card. All right. So take your pick, type in the comments which one belongs to you. We got card 46. Yes, you do know. Card 35. Being committed and consistent can be as easy as I allow. And then card 59. There is no better time than the present. Let me see what y'all got. Good morning, everybody. We are getting started right away. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get your gratitude ready. We are in day 6 of the 10 days of manifesting abundance. Yes, yes, yes. Angela said, laughing out loud. Yes, you do know. Yes, 59. Judith says, I'm grateful for the rest and beautiful sleep, feeling ready and recharged. Yes. Tashanta said, good morning, my last day in Buffalo, New York before heading back home to Queen Creek, Arizona. Yeah, Chandra is here. Good morning. Crystal said, top of the morning to you, coming out of Dallas, Texas. Stacy Fields said, good morning. Cedar Hill, Texas, awake and ready for the day. Come on, y'all. Shout out to my weekend warriors. Shout out to y'all who were here this weekend with me, rocking and rolling. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for my Saturday Sundayers, for my Sundayers. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here and being present. All right, let's get into it. I see your numbers. Let me hear from 3 people. What's your gratitude? Unmute for me. And let me hear from 3 of y'all what you're grateful for.
Good morning.
Perfect. Adina, then Crystal. Let's do it.
Good morning. I try not to be on camera too much during the week because I'll be getting ready for work.
You don't have to be on camera. You can just be unmuted. It's all good.
I am grateful for so much joy yesterday. That was one of my feelings that I wanted to feel during this challenge. And I didn't even have to do, I think I did the prompts. You told us to do it 3 times. I only had to do it once, and the other 2 just came from experience. I read a testimony from one of my coworkers that just gave me tears of joy. My husband shared a video that I laughed so hard, I literally was crying. My stomach was hurting from laughing so hard, and I just felt so good, so good. So I'm just grateful for experiencing joy yesterday.
I love when it comes organic. That's beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. All right. Thank you for sharing that, Adina. And Crystal, you're up next.
Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning to you.
Good morning.
I am grateful for my new healthy relationship with my mom. Being away for so long and like having a lot of different I guess communication and like acceptance happenings before it kind of had our relationship. I don't know. I think surface leveled, and over the last couple of months of me being home, I've been able to like grow a better relationship, and it just feels good as my trip begins to end. So I'm really grateful for that relationship, a newfound relationship with her.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. I love that for y'all, for both of y'all. That's beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for sharing that, Crystal. Beautiful. Especially as you prepare to get back international in Bali a whole half a day ahead. It's beautiful when you can come
Exactly.
back and do that work and allow for those secure bonds to be resecured in that way. That's beautiful. Awesome. All right. Thank you for sharing. All right. One more person. Unmute. Let us know what your gratitude is.
I'll go.
Perfect. Awesome.
I'm grateful for this weekend and today because in the mornings I'm at work. When I'm here, I'm all plugged in and I'm working from home today. And I just felt that it was by design. The weekend was so great. And like Dina, I didn't have to force or intentionally sit in that 30 seconds. I didn't have to. It just came naturally. Yesterday, I felt like it was a day. Actually, the whole weekend was a weekend of purging. And it felt really good where I was able to purge, let go, get out, put away certain things, and open up space for new and abundance. And I can clearly see my manifestation coming to the table. I did send you an email, Coach B. It
Yeah, I got it.
has been surfacing, and for that I am so grateful.
Beautiful. Did you want to share what the email was?
So the first day, the first day it was, and I can't remember in sequence, but the bottom line was, I'm here putting myself on a new financial diet because I want to achieve certain things. My manifestation was to have a successful relaunch, which will give me sustainable income. And on that first day, as soon as we were finished with our first call, somebody emailed me. I had stopped selling CMOS capsules. And somebody emailed me and said, are you still in the business? I'd like to place some orders. Okay, answered good, yes. I send you my link. Let me know how much you want to order. And about 2 hours later, I got a phone call about wanting to place orders. And then for work, I have to take an Uber every morning. So when you take the Uber, everybody knows who takes Ubers. A 1 minute difference can change your price. So I've always been paying, it's either between 50 and 60 plus. I leave work at 5:30 in the morning. However, I found a neighbor who charges me $40 straight. So I've been doing that. And this is over a year. And the guy emailed me the night to say, texted me and said he wouldn't be able to take me. And the morning, when I saw it, I felt like, I'm protected, I'm good. I'm not gonna worry, because normally I would think about the price. The morning when I got up and booked my Uber, it was $39. Never, ever have I transported via Uber to Manhattan for $39. I feel like I'm
Congratulations.
just walking in that space. And I budgeted some things where my husband was saying, okay, let us be careful of our spending. And I said, but that's not the energy I have. Okay. And I put my things together. And when I showed him, he said, oh, and I was thinking about this for a year, but I didn't know it would just cost only this. And I said, yes, this is your energy. Money is energy. So I can definitely feel my space, my comfortability around this vision.
Beautiful. I love it. Yes. Come on, Judith. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Seeing that email about the cab and the capsules. I mean, all of it just is a reflection of your abundance. And right away, again, the day after, and what I want y'all to do with these 30-second holds is, even when it comes naturally, right? Keep giving account for it, but don't let that be the escape. I still want you to manipulate it yourself, if you will. Like, I still want you to go into it deliberately as a practice. But yes, give an account for it happening naturally, because that's beautiful and amazing. But also, like, put your time into still do it. So it's like, for instance, if you have a personal trainer and you got an appointment with them and you working out every day, and you happen to walk to the bodega, you happen to walk to the store, you happen to walk to wherever, you got extra steps in, let that organic be extra, because we're talking about abundance, right? So this is overflow. So I love that it's happening organically, because that means your momentum is revving up and you can see it flow out, but also still put your time in, because all you're doing is building that muscle for more tolerance, for more good feeling vibration. Very good, Judith. I love it, love it, love it. Very good. Awesome. All right. So That is our 3 gratitudes. I want to do a quick review, and then we're going to go right into where we're flowing to. Y'all ready? Type in the comments. Yes, we're ready. Yes. Everybody saying wonderful, Judith. Good job. I love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Tashanta said, I'm grateful for my new relationship with my sister. Sharonda said, I'm grateful for showing up every day for this challenge. Chandra said, I'm grateful for being here. Yes, yes, yes. Regina Foster said from RVA, grateful for spontaneous meetups for some good old girlfriend laughs and reflections. Yes, food for the soul. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. All right, let's do it. If you're ready, type in the comments. I'm ready because I am absolutely ready for y'all. So I want to talk first about the scale. Let's get right into the scale so that we can do a mic check about where you are. So the lowest of the scale is where, guys? When you are at the very bottom of the I am scale, where are you? Go ahead and type it in the comments. This is just for our review. Yes, disbelief. Good morning, Lena. Good to see you. Hey, Nicole. Good to see you. Yes, disbelief. Yes, Michaela. Good to see you. All right. So here we are, disbelief. And then what comes on top of disbelief? We're getting better. We're growing up. Yes, Joanne. Yes, Stacy. Hope. Good job, y'all. And then on top of hope, we're getting better. It's getting hotter. Yes, yes, yes. Trust is where it's at. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, Shanique. I love it, Tashanta. Yes. And then on top of trust, where are we at? On top of trust, we got, some of y'all got it confused. Where we at? We got on top of trust. What's on top of trust? After I finish trusting, I believe. Yes, belief. Yes, 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 belief. And then on top of belief, because I'm getting better, stronger. Yes, faith, 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 faith. Yes, yes, yes. Faith is on top of belief. And then after faith, right? I got a relationship with it now. I know it. Yes, yes, yes. It's the knowing. Last but not least, the boom bada. After I finish knowing, I am. Everybody type in the comments if you haven't already. I am. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you type it in the comments as well. I am. That is the scale. So do a mic check with yourself. Where are you on this scale as it relates to the thing you said you wanted to manifest? Where are you on this scale as it relates to the thing you want to manifest? And be crystal clear, completely honest with yourself, right? Write it down, put the date beside it. Today is July 15th. And let us know where you are on this scale, right? And then type it in the comments. Where are you? Are you at belief? Are you at disbelief? Are you at knowing? Are you at I am? Where are you on the scale? And then share it with us in the comments. It's time for some accountability and transparency. Where are you on the scale of what you said you'd manifest? How do you feel? Are you at disbelief? Are you at knowing? Are you at faith? Are you at trust? Where are you? Yes, I see some knowing. I see some faith. Yes, yes, yes. I see some I am. I see some certain. I see some faith. Yes, I love it, y'all. Thank you for your transparency. And if you're at disbelief, don't worry. You can put that too. There is no wrong answer. This is your own evaluation. Yes, I see you, Chandra. I see you, Stacy. Yes, I'm waiting for a few others. Good job, y'all. Thank you very much. Serena said belief, but I just upgraded. What does it say? Wait a minute. I just upgraded my meals. No, that's right. Angela said, I'm at hope right now. I slid this morning. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. How did you slide after manifesting what you wanted? Tell me what happened, Angela. Unmute for me.
I looked at my email.
Is it in relation to what you've already manifested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it made you, and that email made you feel what?
That email made me feel unsure and rocked my knowing. I think I was, at knowing, and it rocked my knowing, and I slid fast. And it was
Where do
just
you believe, where do you believe you were before?
I believe that I was at knowing, and I was, like riding the wave towards I am, and then that quick I slid.
You got a lot of judgment. Slow yourself down. You're going really fast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really going.
All right. But you're here. You're home. You're safe. You're safe now. You're safe now. Yes.
Yes.
It's a decision.
Yes.
I need your hand on your heart. Deep breath. Y'all hold space with us. Deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. 2 more times. Deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Last one, make it count. Deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Good job, good job, good job. Thank y'all for holding space. Thank you for being in that space with us. When we hold space, y'all, it's just that your eyes are closed and you're taking breath with us, especially if you're on camera because we can see you. But if you're not, it's just energetically you're holding space for with and for the person who is transitioning to where they want to be. So, And, you ready? You got your seatbelt on?
My seatbelt is on. I'm locked and loaded.
All right, all right, all right. We done cleared the air. We done cleared the air. Here's what I need you to hear. Before, this is for everybody getting ready to eat, and y'all can come out of holding space and be active in being a part of this experience as well. But just hold your comments just for a second so that we can flow through this space together as a collective, but also Angela and I. And so here's what I want you to hear, Ange. Being at, I know, once you got the confirmation that it was go time, that's what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being at I know, and I don't need to know the details of the email, and I'm asking you not to share that specifically for a reason, but being that you were at I know, what would have made you at I am after you got the initial email? Yes, it's a go, we're good to go. What would have put you at I am in that situation from that point, from email point?
Finding that $1 million in my bank account that you told me yesterday.
But those are two different things, right?
And that I just realized that when you said, "Is it the same thing?" No, it's not. It isn't the same thing. That part is still in the right space. The part,
Perfect.
yeah.
So the financial part is the part that triggered the
Right.
slide down the scale.
Right.
Perfect. Is everybody ready to eat? Are y'all paying attention? I need some energy in the comments now. You can respond now. Thank you, Sharonda. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all ready to eat? Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's get into it. So this is a part of the experience. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. I love Regina's stance. Regina, like, let's get into this shit. What the fuck going on? Here it is, right? These are two different manifestations. That's number one. I need y'all to take note of that. Number two, when we take on a all is lost mindset, then it wrecks the entire ship. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down?
Absolutely.
So we're going to talk about it, right? Brittany in the beginning said, I manifested this feeling that I wanted as a result of the thing that I wanted to manifest, but I haven't actually manifested the thing. That was us as a collective getting close, because when one win, we all win. Understand? All right. So with Brittany, we got close, right? She was straight out the gate. I got it, but it's not quite the physical thing, but I feel the feeling of the thing that I wanted as a result of it, the emotion, right? The Ange came through and Ange said, we got it. I got this particular thing. That part is done. We're good to go. Now, some other manifestations happen. Y'all were like, yes, we're rocking and rolling. It's good. It feels good. It feels great. And then here we are. Now there's another thing that has popped up because it wasn't just this one thing. We got that out the way. And Andrew's like, okay, great. That's done. Now let's manifest this money. And then an email came that rocked about money. Now, how do we, because we got two choices here. We can either let ourselves slide back down to disbelief, hope, whatever, despair, whatever emotion, or we can borrow the momentum from the thing we already manifested.
Mm.
You feel me, Angela?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if I'm borrowing the momentum from the thing we already manifested and I'm already at I know, then how can I get myself to I am in that one thing that's going exceptionally well for me and discriminate, write this down, discriminate my attention to everything else? When I'm discriminating my attention, that doesn't mean that I see it and ignore it. I'm saying I saw it and now it no longer gets any focus because I've surrendered it and I'm going to focus in on what I can do. And I'm not going to let it rob me of everything, right? So we're talking about acknowledge, accept, align, tools. We talked about this day 2, day 3, acknowledge, accept, align. So we can acknowledge that we got this email. Yes, Ange?
Yes.
We can accept what the email says because it is what it is. What we gonna do? We here now. Yes?
Yes.
And now, how can we align back to what we know is true? Because you were already at I know in a whole nother manifestation. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Type in the comments. Let me know what's up. Are y'all confused? You need more? Angela, where you at?
I'm here. That makes so much sense. It feels good. That feels good because I was literally spinning, but that gives me a tether.
Yes. Your anchor and your posture is, but I know. But I know.
Mm.
And this financial part is still running from the momentum that it's always been. This momentum has been built about the financial stuff for however long. That's
Mhm.
old news. Do you understand? That email is old news.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
old news from old momentum about financial stuff. Yes?
Yes.
And I mean, I'm asking a question. I'm suggesting, but I'm also asking a question. Isn't that old news?
It is old news. It is old news.
I just want to be clear. So that's what I'm saying to us, that a lot of times when we're in this space, you're gonna be hit with some old shit because it's old news. And when we can keep our posture of the I know, wait a minute. God damn it, it almost knocked me out. Let me get this sand out my eyes. Wait a minute. Tripping. I know everything always works out for me. I'm here. Wasn't supposed to be here. Not right here, not right now. Not doing this thing. And yes, we could also borrow from the perspective of it could be a whole lot worse, but that's old news too. It could be a whole lot better.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yes.
So the question is, for everybody who's experiencing what Angela is experiencing, what do you want? What do you desire? That's what Source always asks me when I get into that place where I'm like, God, and it almost knocked me out. What's going on? What do you want? What do you desire? I desire the best. So we can look at this two different ways, right? Plan B is blah, 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 blah. But why even look at plan B when we can look at plan A plus?
Mm.
Plan A,
Mm.
what's plan A plus? What's the best case scenario, Angela?
Mm. Oh, do you want me to
That's
say
what
it?
I want you to, huh?
Oh, did you want me to say it or you just want me to acknowledge? Look, I'm not trying to wreck your flow. Go, Ma, go.
God damn it, I want both. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
Best case scenario.
best case scenario is that
Take your time. Take your time. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. In through the nose and out of the mouth. Last one, make it count. In through the nose and out of the mouth. When you're ready.
the best case scenario is that I change what that email is saying, is trying to tell me that I am. I change that by the end of the day.
By when?
By the end of the day.
Mm-mm. That's not the best case scenario.
Okay, best case scenario is I change in my mind what that email is trying to say I am right now. And I reflect it outwardly by the end of the day.
How does that feel? Does that feel far away? Does that feel like I can do that, but it's a reach for me right now?
No, that feels very possible.
All right, okay, all right, okay. Okay. So here's what I'm saying, everybody. Make sure y'all eating. Make sure y'all eating real good. Here's what I'm saying. When you can recognize, because you're gonna experience this, life is gonna life. Type it in the comments. Life is gonna life. It's gonna happen. There is no way around it. That's what we came for. We came for a humaning experience. You can expect for contrast to show up. It's not the devil being busy. It's not the enemy hating on you. It ain't none of that type of shit. It's just a human experience. you can expect it. It's not all butterflies, glitter, and roses. That's not what this is. That's why we took 10 days to get seated and grounded and rooted in this mindset of I know. Once you've reached I know at any manifestation, you now have the energy, the momentum, and the tools to apply that same decision anywhere else. Notice I said decision. Because if it happened before, it can happen again. Ty Tribbett used to have that song, if he did it before, he'll do it again. If he did it before, it's she for me. If she did it before, she do it again. Right? Whatever source is for you, if it happened before, it'll happen again. And because I'm writing the script to how this is going to play out, my worry, my doubt, and my concern wrote that script that got me this email. Mic check. My worry, my doubt, my fear, my whatever wrote the script for that last email. If anybody is picking up what I'm putting down, type ouch in the comments. I want to make sure you got this. So because I wrote the script, that's old momentum. And it is surprising when it pops back up and I'm on my new flow, I'm in a new segment and I'm rocking and I'm rolling and all of a sudden this pops up like the boogeyman in the heat of the night, trying to wreck my flow. But what it is it's old momentum needing to get your attention. Got it? So that it could be dealt with. Tell me what y'all are getting from this. Judith, what you got? You look like you were spacing out. Where you at over there?
Full transparency, I was talking to my boss.
Okay. Keep talking to your boss. Keep that money rocking and rolling. Put me back on mute.
I think that needed to come up for me today, Coach, because we've been here before. And in my inability to deal with things, punches as they come, I tend to lay down and forget all the work that I've done and forget all the tools that I hold. So I'm almost happy that came up this morning so that you could remind me of the things that I already know. These things haven't been forgotten. These things haven't been practiced in some time. So it's just, oiling up some old muscles and ready. So thank you.
Perfect. I love that. Do you feel complete?
I do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Angela. Y'all give Angela some love in the comments for letting us eat off her plate. So good, so delicious, so amazing. I love that. And I love that y'all are saying y'all love that take old momentum, because that's exactly what it is, y'all. It's already built up. It's already stuff that's been in flow, that's been rocking, that's been in the mix. It's already, and it still needs to be slowed down. And you're slowing it down every time you get deliberately and intentionally in that 30-second hole. You're slowing it down every time you experience the feeling and the emotion that you said you would have as a result of getting this thing that you want. It's all of it is slowing that momentum down so that it can now be in one. Right? You want your whole self in one body, right? You want your whole self in one energy. Well, it takes time, because before this day, before this challenge, before whatever new information you had, right? Before any of that, you had these thoughts about what couldn't be, what should be, judgments about yourself based on what your bank account looks like, that type of shit, right? And the beautiful thing about what Angela shared is that it segues right into what we're talking about today. Entitlement. Write the word down. And then once you write the word entitlement down, type it in the comments, I am entitled. And we're going to talk about what this means. When you consider entitlement, right? And you consider what the word means. The word entitlement by definition means I have a right to. And the word has gotten a dirty rap because it's been used like, well, you're not entitled to this, you're not entitled to that, meaning you're not entitled to other people's shit. It's absolutely true. But you are entitled to everything that you desire. So we move up the scale from worthy to entitled. When you walk around with a sense of worthiness, I know I have a right to these things. When I walk, I'm sorry, I know I belong in these spaces. But when I walk around with a sense of entitlement, I walk around with a sense of, listen, this is my sidewalk like this your sidewalk. This is my air like this your air. This is my beach like this your beach, right? When I see a person from a different culture, I don't shrink. I don't start whispering when I say white people in public. I don't move a certain way because of somebody else's presence. I'm entitled to be here. I'm entitled to be powerful. I have a right to be powerful. I'm entitled to be wealthy. I'm entitled to be in wellness all the time. I'm entitled to have my whole life go well 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You're entitled, which simply means you have a right to. But in order for you to have that mindset, you must shift how you believe God sees you. You can't believe that God sees you like a filthy, dirty rag and had to save you, and you ain't shit, and it's because of your sins and all this other kind of stuff, and that you got to be saved. You got to already know that when God looks at you, God sees a reflection of itself. And when I recognize that, then I know I'm entitled to create the life experience that I want to have. And what I'm looking at right now, my bank account, my friends, relationship, my body, my health, any of that is temporary and old from an old projection, from old script before I knew what I know now. Yes, before I knew what I know now. Before I knew what I know now, I wrote that shit in. What I know now is what I'm writing now. And it takes time for this momentum to be built up. I'm getting this car crunk up. I just bought it. I'm putting gas in it. I'm just learning how to drive it. So now let's write the word down, time. When I consider time, right? A lot of us, we talked about time yesterday. Shanique said, yes, it just clicked. Boom, cat pow. When we consider time, and we consider what it means to be in time, money and time are both illusions. Let's just put that out there in the open. But they're both illusions. But for the sake of what we know on this humaning journey, when I consider time and things don't happen in the time frame that I think it should happen, then we typically want to give up before the miracle, the manifestation, the thing that we ask for comes to pass. But if you go ahead and get yourself to a knowing, if you go ahead and get yourself to I am, right? I am this. If I'm already at I am, then I can walk away from it and go do what I can do and not even worry about what I asked for and what I prayed for and what I decided for and what I desire, because I know it's already done because I am it. It's not separate from me. So now whatever is within my power to do, I can move forward and do that thing until it fully manifests and materializes in my hand, in my bank account, in my bed, beside me, on my body. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? We are in day 6. Here is where your mindset gets to shift. Here is where you get to see it from a different perspective. This is not just hocus pocus. This is you being deliberate and intentional, and you can't be lazy, and you can't be, we'll see what happens, and, osmosis and all this type of shit. You didn't get up every day early in the morning for 6 days for it to be hocus pocus. You didn't get up every day for 6 days in order to stay here and invest an hour of your time. You only got 24 and you chose to spend an hour here. You better be applying this shit immediately. Immediately. There are things that I've been manifesting for years that haven't fully materialized. That don't shake me. That don't make me not believe it. I know for a fact that these things are because I am it. And in the meantime, I'm doing all the things that I know how to do, holding it very lightly because I know it's already secure. That's the benefit and the blessing of being in an I am space. When I am, then I know it's not separate from me. When I am, then I don't have to go look for it. I don't have to go chase for it. I don't have to go beg for it. When I am, I'm already in the mix. I'm locked and loaded. When I am already here, which is a decision. You going from disbelief to I am is several decisions every day in order for you to align with the segment that you said you wanted, in order for you to be who you said you'd be as a result of having the material thing that you desire. Do y'all got it? Are we here? Talk back to me. Let me know you picking up what I'm putting down. I need some energy. I need to make sure you're getting this. This is where we lock in. This is where the gear shift changes. You have an opportunity to experience what you want right now. You don't have to wait. That's why we talked about how would you feel as a result of having it up front. And when I recognize that I go from I don't know, I hope, to I'm worthy, to I'm entitled, it's a game changer. Because I'm entitled is aligned with I know. Because if I know that I got $1 million in the bank, I'm entitled to go get it. I'm entitled to move and shake and eat and purchase and buy and dream and envision and plan according to my entitlement. That's what I can do right now, is I can plan with my $1 million, my 62 million for me to be exact. I can plan for that right now. In my journal is several pages of me planning what this 62 million will do. It doesn't feel far from me. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's too much. It's unrealistic. None of that shit exists in my mind. I'm crazy like that. I'm the same person that when I got a download, picked up and moved to Bali for 2.5 years, fell in love with a beautiful woman, daughter had a baby, came back and redoing the shit all over again because I get to decide. Don't nobody get to decide nothing for me. I get to decide. And all of it is successful, from the relationship to my daughter, because I said so. Do you understand? Luxury, success, beauty, and everything else is in the eye of the beholder. You get to decide. Once you say it so, so it shall be. There is no misunderstanding about that. You let other people project that shit onto you if you want to, but that's not yours. That's theirs. Don't pick it up and don't take it in. Don't pick it up and don't take it in. Don't pick it up and don't take it in. It's not yours. What is yours is the decision that you already made when you decided to manifest these things specifically and for the reasons in which you've attached to them. What questions do you have? Unmute yourself and let me hear you.
Coach B,
Mm-hmm.
this is a session. This is a sermon. This is an affirmation. This is confirmation. When I was talking to my boss, don't pick it up and don't take it in, I literally took her shit in. I literally took her shit in. I literally did. I'm off. I'm going back on mute. I'm good.
This is what I'm telling y'all. We in the pocket, y'all. We are in the pocket. For those of you who have manifested with me before, you already know where we at. We are in the pocket. So here we are. Thank you for sharing that, Judith. Because what that illustrates for me is that this is in real time. So I'm going to ask you to get right back into your center. I'm going to ask you to get right back into your center. I'm going to ask you to get your posture together. I'm going to ask you to stay on your square. We're not picking shit up that don't belong to us. We're not taking nothing in. Your mind already suggests, your ego, who wants to keep you safe and familiar, already suggests 1 gazillion thoughts that are not in alignment with who you are in this very second. It might be in alignment with who you was before you got on this in this session, but it's not in alignment with who you are in this very second. Do you understand what I'm saying? Type yes, I got it, Coach P, if you got it. And because it suggests so many things about you that aren't true, but that are designed to keep you safe and familiar, like, hey, what about this? And suggesting worst case scenario, well, what if this happened? And what if they find out? And what if this? And what if you get fired? And what if they think you did this? And what if they don't like you? And what if they don't buy? And what if you don't make money? And what if this? All these suggestions already come. You can't afford to take in somebody else's shit who's outside of you talking. You can't afford it. Because you already got your shit that you have to eject on a regular basis. And when that stuff comes to you that's already in your ego, your job even then is to say, absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. I don't agree with that, ego. You are safe. This is our new familiar. I'm going to teach more about the ego tomorrow because I want to make sure you understand the role that it plays. But I want to go back to time really quick because there's something that came up. I was up at 3:30 this morning. And it was something that came up. Oh, shout out to Jerome. I got my workout in. That's why I'm sweating under the shirt and everything. We've been up since 4:30 pumping this iron. Because baby, the baby turning 40 in September. So we got to get it. You know what I'm saying? But so this morning at 3:30, one of the things that came up was when we were talking yesterday and I want to say it was nouns. And we were talking about, can y'all still hear and see me okay? Okay, good. We gave me a little internet thing. We were talking about the 15 pounds. Y'all remember yesterday? we were talking about her saying that, hey, this is my goal, but because I felt like I didn't do whatever I was supposed to do those first 5 days, I don't know if I'm going to meet it for these next 5 days. And so I just want to start over, do a whole nother 10 days, that kind of thing. And that was whole around, if you didn't see it, go back and watch the replay. It's up. And we talked about the punishment mentality. When you think about time, whatever it is that you want to manifest, I'm going to give you my real live example. I'm manifesting $62 million. Oh, it was Serena. Serena. Thank you, Serena. Thank you, Serena. Thank you so much. Sorry about that mix up. Thank you, Serena. So, and feeling different today. You better feel different today. I love that. I figured you would. You already had shifted your mindset in that moment anyway. You were ready. And so that 62 million has the propensity to come in these 10 days. I'm very clear about that. Easily in these 10 days, in the next 4 days, I can report to y'all, oh my God, I got the 62 million. Totally possible. But I'm not pissed if it don't come in these 10 days, because I know it's coming, because I am. And so when you consider, we'll take Serena's example. Thank you for letting us eat yesterday, Serena. The 15 pounds, I was thinking about you all day yesterday, because all I kept thinking about was, and I'm sure you're already here, but all I kept thinking about was, and we talked about it a little bit, whether the 15 pounds come or not, once we start building a momentum to lose the weight, we already feel how we want to feel as a result of getting to the 15 pounds. And who are we designing ourselves to be at 15 pounds? Whoever you believe you'll be at 15 pounds, be it now. Eat like the person who already lost the 15 pounds. Walk like the person who already lost the 15 pounds. Work out like the person who already lost the 15 pounds. Talk, walk, dress like the person who already lost the 15 pounds, because it's done. Now you're just meeting the moment of the 15 pounds. Once you say it, it's so, and then you're walking yourself to the realization of it as you're being it, because I am it. Somebody unmute and let me know you got what I'm putting down. Serena,
Got
where you
it.
at?
We got it. I got it.
I'm
I
like,
got it. Damn right. Like,
Serena.
damn right. I had a rough weekend, and yesterday I needed that fire lit underneath of me, and it just reminded me of a lot of shit that I temporarily forgot. So I'm back on
Yeah,
track. I got it.
yeah, yeah, Serena, yeah. Yes. So that's what I'm saying. So for today, I want you to get in this mindset that I already am. I already am the person who has already manifested ABCXYZ. How do I walk now? How do I talk now? How do I dress now? How do I allow people to address me? Let me tell y'all something right now. You know how people say money don't change you? I'm already off the chain. I'm very clear about that. Y'all don't have to tell me that. I know. I get it. But let me tell y'all something. $62 million P, she has arrived. That's why I get up so early in the morning, because I like to get after it, because I 62 million. I mean, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm living the life I want to live. Do you understand? Now, here's the truth about my particular life. I've already lived this life. Going to Bali and living in a whole nother country, doing what I want to do, how I want to do it. And my only decision for the day is what kind of fruit am I going to eat? And if I'm going to do yoga or not. Are we going to host a kickback this weekend, this month? Are we going to go here, go there? That already propelled a lot of my abundance in ways that being in another location could not have. But in addition to that, I came to Houston and I brought that momentum with me, because for me, environment is important. It's not the end all to be all, because I can manifest from anywhere, but it definitely helps build that momentum. So whatever your environment needs to be, make sure it's inside out, right? So that we're not depending on the outside to reflect before the inside does. Because once the inside does, then it's easy for us to see it on the outside. We start to notice things that we didn't see before. Got it? So just for today, I want you to readjust your mindset when it comes to time and what it is you're manifesting, and know that time has no place in as it relates to what you're manifesting when it comes to how you want to feel as a result of it. That part is in your control. Everything else is God moving the universe on your behalf. Everything else is completely source driven, miracle having, manifesting, experiencing type of thing. Let me know y'all got it. Let me go into my gallery view. I got to see who I got on here. All right, so let me hear from Nicole Nicholas. What you got, babe? How you feeling? If you can talk. If you can't, just message in the comments. I want to hear from Nicole Nicholas, and I want to hear from Natalie. Natalie, can you talk this morning? Called on you the other day. Your name keeps coming up for me. I want to hear from you. And Tashanta. Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Good morning. I can talk.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling? How has this experience been for you so far?
I needed the reminder, just the knowing part and the I am and really embodying it.
Mm.
When I started looking at situations, I was planning for something for 2025 and all the thoughts of what will happen and will it work and will you get your money and all that was coming up. So just landing back into, I know it will. However it unfolds, it's going to work. It's working.
Mm.
So I just needed the reminder.
Yes, Natalie. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, 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 yes. That is the beauty of choosing where you are on the scale. So here's what I want y'all to hear me say. You don't have to wait for the scale to move for you. You get to decide where you are on that scale. Got it? You get to decide where you are on that scale. All right, who's next? It was Tashanta or Nicole. If y'all can unmute, let me know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everything was amazing. And it's a reminder of the tools that I already have within me that I had not been practicing. And I'm at a retreat in Buffalo, New York, and we literally just talked about picking up other people's shit and learning how to just mind our business. So this is all in alignment and it's so good.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Y'all know I'm an advocate for minding your own business. My goodness. Thank you so much for sharing that. Shanique said, I think where I get caught up is when it's taking a long time. Ooh, unmute, Shanique, unmute for me. Shanique like, damn, that's why I had put it in the chat.
Yes, that is what I was thinking.
But this is so juicy and delicious. I'm going to spend just a minute on this, but here it is. Long time for who?
Me. When it's
How?
because like I think from when we started doing this work, I've gotten pretty good at that, right? Like I can bring myself back each time. But then when the thing is taking like a really long time, I think partially because I've become accustomed to like, okay, I get in this mindset, I start manifesting and the things start happening. So then I get accustomed to that immediate gratification. If something starts to take long, then I'm like, well, what's going on? I don't understand. Am I not aligned? Am I like, then I start to doubt.
And then I decide to doubt.
Yes.
Say that.
I decide to doubt. Yes, I decide to doubt.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard it? Everybody got it? Okay, cool. So here's the deal, right? What I've learned, because I'm not immune to this, just because I teach this shit don't mean that I ace all the tests. I'm not immune to feeling like, man, what's up? But what I realize is that when it's taking what we consider a long time or longer than what we desire, and we're talking about I'm writing the script, I get to write it how I desire it. There's some roots that have been taking place in the ground of my momentum. And it gives me an opportunity, Shanique, to go back and really uncover, right? Discover, dig that ground up. Like, where am I still grounded in this old narrative, in this old belief? And I have never not found where I was still grounded in that old narrative, in that old belief that was still holding it, taking it a long time to get here. Whether it be because I thought this particular manifestation is so big, Whether I held the perspective that, man, I'm manifesting something really that's going to take da-da-da-da-da, or if it's just that my mentality around, whether it be money, relationship, love, whatever, already had so much momentum that now it took longer for this to come because that momentum was stronger. And so that's one of the things that have made this process around time not be a hook as much. And because the ego wants to be safe and familiar, wants to keep us safe and familiar, the mind will keep going back to time because we use time all the time. We're not, like we use money, we're not away from it. And so one of the things I was able to do was to tap into the fact that, okay, even if I go there, I got the ability to come back. So I'm not even going to trip that I keep going there, because that's a waste of time and energy. It don't matter that I keep going there, because being consistent is as easy as I allow. And it doesn't require perfection. It requires that every time I step out of alignment and I start to get anxious and I start to feel like, damn, this is taking a long time, I can step back into it. Everything is as it should be. Okay. All right. Everything is as it should be. Okay. Since everything is as it should be, what can I do? Well, right now I can calm my energy down because I'm very anxious. And I can get from, I believe everything is as it should be, to I know everything is as it should be, to I am. Everything is as it should be. So let me focus on getting back up this scale while God is moving the universe on my behalf. We don't see it working faster, but it is. That's law. And to be honest, when you've manifested and you've gotten accustomed to it coming like this, that is an opportunity for you to recognize and mature in your manifestation that now I don't want this just because I want it when I want it. I want it when it's best. And am I willing to accept it when it's best? I am. Okay, let me focus on something else. And so I would ask you to shift your focus and release time and take in what is and what has already manifested, stay in the gratitude of that, and start to manifest something else that's even smaller and more simpler as you continue to build that momentum. Got it?
Yes.
Is that helpful?
Yeah. To some extent, I do that. It's just, I'm trying to make sure that I am in those moments when I start to doubt, that I don't let that take hold.
Yeah.
Like I'm completely off track.
Yeah.
The time is the piece that I have to work on.
Perfect. And be okay that it takes you off track. Don't let that hold any weight. It took me off track. I'm back on. Don't give it too much attention. Don't pay attention to it too much. I'm back on. That's that grace we used to talk about for you specifically. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's grace. Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. Nicole said, good morning. Whatever my environment needs to be set, it is from the inside out. Love that, because today I woke up a bit out of sorts. Totally get it. Totally get it. Thank y'all for sharing so much. Today, I need y'all to focus on two things: entitlement, the feeling of entitlement. And then also I need you to keep practicing in this 30-second hold. It's important. Y'all gonna get tired of hearing me say it, but it's super important. The feeling that you want to have as a result of what it is that you want to fully manifest, hold that 2 times today, deliberately and intentionally. Just 2 times today, deliberately and intentionally. If it comes organically, that's the cherry on top, but you still owe yourself 2 times. Pay it up, pay it forward, pay it in flow, right? The other thing, and I guess the third thing, and we are complete because we are at the 8 o'clock mark. Y'all, I've been finishing on time. Y'all can't tell me shit. Okay. Thank you, Regina girl. I need that. One of the other things that I want y'all to hear me say again is don't pick it up and don't take it in. For today, don't pick it up and don't take it in. Whatever it is, the news, hearing a friend had a bad heartbreak, somebody got cancer, whatever it is, you can still be there and support somebody without picking it up and taking it in. You don't need to pick it up and take it in to show your love, to show your loyalty, none of that type of shit. Don't pick it up and don't take it in. Stay self-focused today, and I'll see y'all first thing in the morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day. This is day 6, y'all. I love y'all so much. Peace.